Hi everyone, I'm Jamie Etherington and I'm going to talk to you today about host coaching and why it's important to coach your host. The first reason is because, well, she's your host. And without the host, there is no party. So she is the key. She is your connection to having a party. We need her to be engaged. We need her to be involved. And that's when your host coaching comes into play. The other thing is you want to establish a relationship with your host, because that relationship is going to make you more relatable to her and not just a consultant selling your product. So once you become relatable to her, she's going to have a certain level of respect for you when you do ask her to do certain things or give her certain suggestions. She will be more privy to doing these certain things that you do suggest. And it's important for us to guide our hosts from beginning to end. You need to guide your host, because 9 times out of 10, she's never had a Tupperware party, whether it be Facebook or a home party. So it's so important for you to keep her informed as to what is going on from the very beginning, from the time that the party is dated on the books, all the way to the very end from when the orders have been delivered. There's a couple of things that you can do once the party is dated. One of the things I like to do once the party's dated is send a handwritten thank you card in the mail. Not a message, not a phone call, just a nice written thank you card in the mail. Whenever I send the host packet out, I will send her a message letting her know to expect her host packet and to call me whenever she gets it in the mail. That way we can go over a couple of things that are in there, because I've experienced hosts that get the host packet and maybe never open it up. But I want to make sure that they open it and they at least see 2 things in there from me. One of those is the host rewards, and I want to go over those with her. The other thing is I want her to see my sticky note of me saying how excited I am about the party and I can't wait to party with her. That little note goes a long, long way. I like to ask her if she'll start working on her wish list and to get that to me as soon as possible. The wish list for me, it helps me to understand like what her product choices are and amount of party sales that I need to work on striving for, so that way she can get most of her wish list for free or half price. The next thing I like to do is to give the host challenges, and I usually give them to her midway between when the party is dated and when the actual date of the party is. Make sure you give them to her early enough so that way she's not scrambling to get her challenges complete. And at the completion of every one of the challenges, she will receive a little something from me, and it's usually just a tiny treasure like a citrus peeler or a keychain or a magnet, something that I have on hand. The challenges that I give, they are given because it helps to keep them engaged and it helps to keep them excited about the party, and that's what you want. You want to have them excited, because that excitement is going to spill over into their guests, and they are going to try 10 times harder to have an amazing party. The first challenge is I ask her to collect 4 $40 outside orders before the party even starts. Once these orders are collected, then the party will already be qualified. So, which is a good thing for her, and that way she will get the free thank you gift for having a qualified party. If it's a Facebook party, when she has 10 or more guests comment on the roll call post that they're there, then she will receive another gift. And then for a home party, if she has 8 guests in attendance, then she's going to get another gift from me. The last challenge is for her to have 3 friends date a party with me. Set the bar just a little bit higher. I always ask my hosts to make at least a minimum of one post on the event page, maybe about a day or two after the invitations are sent out and people have started RSVPing, so they can hear her voice about, you know, why you're having the Tupperware party, what it is that you're excited about, what your goal is, or what your favorite memory of Tupperware was when you were a kid, or what your experience with Tupperware has been. Anything to help get the guests connected to this particular party. For the home party, I like to have the host call each one of the guests that she invited. It's important for them to hear her voice and to hear her excitement and to ask the question, hey, are you going to be coming to the, you know, to my Tupperware party on Friday or Saturday? It's going to be so much fun. And my Tupperware lady is amazing. You as the consultant are gonna need a head count, and it's important to get that head count about a day or two before that party actually starts, so you can have enough supplies prepared to run that party. On the Facebook party, one of the things that I encourage my hosts to do is to message the guests a day before or the morning of the party, reminding them that the party is approaching. Because I am making posts and stuff letting them know, but again, I'm not the host. I'm just the consultant, and I'm a stranger to them, and I could make posts all day long on that event page, and they don't care about what I have to say, but they do care about what she has to say. And a private message is typically very, very powerful because they're going to see that private message versus maybe a post from me. I will usually create some sort of wording for her. That way she can simply copy and paste and put it into a message and do it really, really quickly. A couple of hours before the party, and this is for a Facebook party, I like to reach out to my host and just ask her if she's getting ready, because we're maybe an hour or two away from it, and I let her know kind of what my expectations of her are during the party. It's important for her to be interactive too. Her presence there must be known. In the roll call post, whenever she says that she's there, you know, I'll make like this grand introduction about, oh my goodness, here's our host, and she's already earned such and such just for dating and holding this party, and look at what she can earn you know, for having this party. So I really, really boost her up. I make her feel special. So, and I do the same thing at a home party. I make my host the center of attention, and I sprinkle little gifts on the host like throughout the party to show the guests that this is how much fun it is to be a host. After the party, it's always so important to keep your host informed, because I make sure that I'm letting her know what her party sales are and where she's at getting to the next level. I let her know where she is, but how much more she needs to get to the next level, because typically that number, when you put it out there, it's quite attainable and they get excited. They're like, oh, you know, I can get more orders. And I also will give her a list of people who attended the party. I will give her a list of people who RSVP'd but did not make it to the party, so she can reach out to her guests and say thank you, or, you know, hey, the party's still open. Good luck, guys. Bye.